Welcome back to the channel, Love Me Life Mallorca. I'm Andrew and today I'm going to do a huge film with you. Alcudia is split into 4 parts. There's the old town, there's the port, and then there's a beach. I'll tell you a bit more further on in the film. And then there's a Bellevue strip where all the things are happening at night and things. So in this film, we're going to have a look at Alcudia and what it's all about. So without further ado, let's get on with the walk. Let's go in the old town and have a good look around. Come on then. So you can see here, this is a medieval wall, this is. I'm going to climb up there in a minute, tell you a little bit more about the medieval wall and take the drone up, have a little look around. It's beautiful, the old town, it's well worth a visit. Market days are Sunday and a Tuesday. It's a great market down the end there, it's everything you possibly want and more. But if you don't want the hustle and bustle of the market, come any day apart from Sunday and a Tuesday. Come on then. So the medieval wall was constructed in 1298 when King James II decided it was a very important city and had to be protected. You have to mind yourself when you climb up these steps, you know, they're really, really uneven. Just look at the state of them. And the only way you can get up and down is these steps. Mind you, if you can get up there, the view is absolutely beautiful, as you'll be seeing in a minute. There are 26 towers here and 4 main entrances into the old city, and it was built with sandstone block and cemented with mortar and lime. Really interesting, isn't it?
Home point updated.
Come on, let's take the bird up then. Let's get on with it. So you can see up here, it's a great view. That's where we were walking a few minutes ago, down below. In the old town, you'll find lots of cafes, bars. It's the best place I would recommend for coming to get the tapas or something, especially in the evening time. It really is quite a great atmosphere around here. And just around here, this is the furthest you can walk to the left to where we were a minute ago, but if you join the right you can walk all the way round and look at all the roads where we were looking at with the drone. So let's go and have a look at some of those roads. Come on, this way. This is the way, it's all down here. Come on then. I just love looking up these old streets. Around here, top of the houses as well, they've made little places to sit and have a drink in the evening time just there. And sometimes in the summer you come and see all the washing on the washing lines. It's definitely different though. It's definitely a a true part of Alcudia, if you know what I mean. There's lots of parking around here as well. If you do bring your car with you, there's a big car park on the right hand side. Well, there's plenty of, like, as you can see, lay-bys here with cars parked everywhere. And around the other side you'll find 2 or 3 as well. When it's time for refreshments, there's plenty of cafes here as well. And it's on the bus route as well. The bus stop is the other side. There's plenty to see here. I would highly recommend, if you're coming to this part, definitely pop up to the Old Town and have a look. And I'd say the market's on Tuesday and a Sunday. So if you don't like the markets, you know what day to avoid, don't you? 26 of these little places around here as well. There's a lovely villa over there, isn't there? It's incredible to think that these walls were actually built to keep the enemy out. Because years ago, Alcudia Old Town was actually capital of Mallorca, long before Palma was. Have you been up these walls? Please give us a comment down below if you have, and add any photos if you take any photos up here. And that's the main road. That road takes you down to Port Poensa, and Palma as well, the capital, takes you to the main road. There's plenty of bars and so on all round there. And you can see it's getting busy now. There's a lot more people here now than what there was when I first arrived to start today's film. So this is why I would recommend you coming to Alcudia. All of Alcudia, that is, not just the port or the Bellevue Strip or even just the Old Town. This is a film I'm doing for you to show you exactly why I think Alcudia is the place to be. So let's take a little walk up one of these side streets, looking at these beautiful houses we go up. And I'm going to take you to the centre now, show you the cafe bars, have a little look at the church, and then we'll move on to Alcudia Port and have a look at what the port's got to offer. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this film, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please give us a subscribe as well and a share. Really is appreciated. Lots and lots of side streets, have a little look around. As I say, I just love looking at these houses. It's incredible to think that years ago, obviously, there was no electric here, was there? Look how they've adapted the houses to take electric and different bits and pieces. So I'm just taking you now to show you the bull ring, which is just round the corner here, because I thought to myself, you can't come to Alcudia without talking about the bull ring, can I? It's incredible to think you can even drive your cars around a lot of these areas, isn't it? These roads, especially the corners, are so tight. As I was saying earlier, it's incredible to think how they built the walls, isn't it? considering they wouldn't have had any machinery in those days. But that's the outside of the bull ring. So this was the entrance to the bull ring. We haven't had bull fighting here since 2017, but up to COVID itself, you could actually walk in there. They have posters around, they have a couple of costumes they wore. You could buy a ticket, you go around the actual bull ring itself, and it actually gave you a drink in the little bar itself, which was just quite nice to sit there and have a chat to the locals. But that's a bit, as I said, that's been bull fighting itself since 2017. But it's nice to be told about it, isn't it? To have a little read. What about you? It's time for a drink, I think. So I go to one of the cafe bars in the centre and have a little drink. Then we'll look at the church. And then once we've done all that, then we'll head towards the port. Very traditional, isn't it? Squeezing into the corner of the road. They're not built for these vehicles, are they? I love the shutters. Lots of shops everywhere. This is when it starts getting busy. And then we arrive in the centre with all the cafe bars. Fancy an ice cream. Possibly the best place to get a paella. So I've just stopped off a cafe to have a Coke Zero. And I thought it'd just be a great time to have a little chat. So I'll talk to you about the actual Roman remains you'll find around the front, just opposite where the buses are around there. I mean, you can go and have a good look around the Roman remains itself for €3. It's Monday to Friday only they do, but in with that €3 you can actually go in the museum and see all the remains they found. So that's a really nice thing to do. So say the buses around the front of the building next to the tourist information. You go everywhere from the buses, really local and brilliant. So that is Alcudia Old Town. Have a look at the church in a minute, and then I'm going to whip round to the port and have a little look around what's happening around the port itself. So cheers you all. Hope you're all well, enjoying the film. So this is the centre just here. So this is the town hall. Recently it's just undergone a lot of money being spent on it with scaffolding and everything, but the scaffolding's come down and we've filled the building once more. So that was the medieval wall we were walking on a few minutes ago. Just have a look at the little church and then we'll move on to the next part of the video, which will be down Alcudia Port. So this is the church just round here. St James's Church. The land was acquired in 1302 by the king at the time, James III of Mallorca. The first stone was actually laid December 1675 and the works were finished 1697. It's actually incredible to think that this is the Roman wall that goes round that keeps everybody in or everybody out, which way you want to look at it. So this is the actual church itself. So now we're going to have a look at the tourist information, the bus stop. I'll show you where the market is on a Sunday and Tuesday. On the outside of the wall now. There's all the buses over there. Plenty of buses. The bus service really brilliant. Taxis are just here as well. There's your tourist information just there. This is the area we're standing in now. That's normally a chock-a-block with market stalls on a market day. I think it's Alcudia port time, so we're back. It's Alcudia port. It's a different day. As you can see, it's a lot colder today. It's only 11 degrees and I'm here with my jumper and my trousers on. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday it was in its 20s and it was beautiful and warm. Anyway, without further, let's continue to walk at Alcudia port. Come on then. At Alcudia port, if you like your shops, you rent your cars here, you like your boats, your trips, anything at all, you find them all down the bottom, you know. Everybody just seems to think the port is just a small place, as in walk through, but there's loads of little alleyways around with bars and restaurants the whole way around. The port is a huge place, really. Next time you come, just take a little bit of time to walk around some of the side streets around the port, grab yourself something nice to eat and a little drink. You'd be quite surprised how big the port actually is. There's lots of different trips you can do on a boat, like these people here. Just going to do a little trip around, high speed, that sort of thing. You can do your mornings with the dolphins, can't you, things. So you can rent your own boat and make your own excursion. If you're licensed or not, there's a boat here to be had. Perhaps it's a little bit of a thrill seeker trip you want. They've got a little bit here. And they do loads of different trips as well. There's a 30-minute one for 99 euros. This is all down Alcudia port. Alcudia jets, they're actually called. Or perhaps it's the bigger boats you want, with the organised trips with the skipper on board. You get off, have a bite to eat maybe, get a drink on side and just 5 hours or something. A little bit of snorkeling involved. It's great good fun. These people are Breezer. There's plenty of other boat companies, but the people are Breezer. They take you on a trip. Good fun. But in the evening, turns out completely different. It's only 9:20 in the morning. Everyone's just getting ready to do what everybody does, isn't there? Some people going on the trips, some people opening up the restaurants and going to work. It's just a perfect time to have a little look around. Maybe it's a meal or a drink you fancy. Some of these places are ever so nice down here, you know. As I said, don't forget, it's just not what's here. There's loads around the back as well to be found. And everybody asks about the Alcudia sign. Well, everybody, here it is, right down the bottom of the port. Right in the corner, it's tucked away nicely. So here it is, the famous Alcudia sign. Everybody else always asks me, where is it? Well, here it is here, in all its glory, down the end of the port. And what do people come down here for? To have their photos taken on it, don't they? So they always turn around, sit in here, have the photo taken and said, yo guys, I'm having my photo taken at the Alcudia sign. So if you carry on that street there, the main road going up, you find a big car park up there and all the local shops, should I say. And walk down this road, there's a few more restaurants down there and you get down to the commercial port down the end of that road, and that is when we get the boat over to Barcelona or Barcelona over to here when we go back to the UK. That's where we always end up down there, which isn't so far to travel as we live in Alcudia, is it? When it's piping hot in the summer months, I want to see people standing in here cooling down. I don't know if I'd want to get in that water, mind. Would you? Put it down in the comments below. Get a beautiful sunset, sunrise just down here in the corner here. They've all the bigger boats a bit further out. We're going to have a look at those in a minute. The really big, expensive yachts over the end there. Just here, this is what they call the viewing point, because you can climb up the steps there and get a beautiful view of all the port and everything just here. If you like your shops, you'll find plenty around here. The alley ops just opened a little while ago as well. So it's going to take a little walk now along the port. The beach is just on me right hand, so we'll have a look at the beach in a minute. So all we're going to do is just walk along, have a look at some of the restaurants along the end, have a look at the great big multi-million euro yachts. Then we're going to join the beach itself and head up towards the Bellevue. And then this evening, when it gets a little bit darker, we're going to look at the Bellevue and see how that's evolved over the last while. So just have a look, see what the boats are like up here. Yeah, come on then. During the summer months up here, you have a night market. And a few fairground rides, should I say. There's one here already. There's a bouncy trampoline set type of thing just here. And if you just come here, you can see all these people here. They're all feeding the fish. Have you fed the fish here at all? It's huge fish. And plenty of benches along here as well. Just have a little sit down, a little drink or something. Again, there's lots of boats you can rent around here. Got more jet skis just there. Got the fast boat over there as well, the speed boat. And just down here, you've got the start of the restaurants as well. It's really nice to sort of have a meal here of an evening and just watch the people walk past. You go in there and get your paella in there, all different types. 17 euros. In the evening, this place really does get going. It's 11:15 now. So you need to get down here, and if you want to do an excursion quite early. These are the start of the bigger yachts. In the evening, these bars here get like a disco type of thing. Go and give your piggy bank a little shake. This boat's up for sale. I think it'd take a bit more than a piggy bank though, wouldn't it? So I say these ones around here, these boats are the big ones. You've got to come down here, even if it's just once, to admire what there is around here. Look at the name of this boat. I love looking at the names. Not at Work. There's a couple of cafes just round here, restaurants and things. You just fancy getting yourself a drink. No need to rush this, just take your time, enjoy what you can see and sit down, have a beer or glass of wine or whatever and just have a look out to sea. To me, that's what it's all about. Strange really, when you're filming different ports on the island, you forget how small the island is really. Look at that beautiful one to there. Because often you recognise the names of the boats, and when you just look around the different ports, you recognise the names again. And you've got a dry dock here as well, so if your boat gets a problem, they'll repair it for you. Must cost a fortune to keep a boat on the water, mustn't it? It's just like a car, I'd imagine, you know. It's not for the light-hearted, should I say. You've got to make sure you get your money's worth out of it, haven't you? Got to tell you, since I came out this morning, as I said, it was a bit chilly when I came out this morning. The sun's come out, it's got really warm. At least I've taken my jumper off now. So right down the end here, you'll find Aqua, which is a lovely little restaurant, stroke bar, that sort of thing, with views right across from here. Just follow the path around back towards the beach. And then just around the corner you'll find the Alcudia Mall, which is a perfect setting. It's just on the end of the port, which is right next to the beach as well. You've got a nice little path here to walk on as well, just from here. If you don't fancy walking on the sand. So if you enjoy your water sports at all, you can hire loads of stuff from here. You've got water bike, electric foil, electric surf, sailing, catamaran. There's loads of different things you can rent from here. Well, I've been walking ages. Look at that, a Coke Zero. Just time to have a little sit down and just enjoy what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? It's not all about work, is it? Anyway, to your health, guys. Even people are fishing at the moment as well. It's a gorgeous place to come down here. Just come down and have a meal or a drink or something, or just go in the sea. I think this is the best part just here to swim, because you just don't get the mobs of people. There's a little supermarket as well. Got me can of Coke from a minute ago. It's just perfect just here. It's a beautiful place. Every day I'm noticing more and more people in the sea swimming. It's just nice to come around here. What I like about the sea itself in Alcudia, it doesn't really matter how far you go out of the sea, within reason obviously, you never go out of your depth. You know, it's just nice just to get out there and have a little swim. It's just lovely round here. You see so many people swimming, and people do stay swimming up till sort of November, December time. The water's just perfect. I've been swimming the beginning of November before, and it's just perfect, especially without the crowds of holiday makers here. So this is the actual port as I know it, as it were. So it's been a lovely port walk. Got lots of restaurants around here as well. And the actual beach itself, you can walk all the way up to Camp Pickford from here, which is 13.5 kilometres long, which is right up there. It's a lovely walk. We used to do quite often with Snowy, but obviously since Snow's getting a bit old, it's not possible anymore. But it's a lovely walk up there, and it takes you a couple of hours or so, depends how fast you walk. And then normally what I used to do is go up there and get the bus back. I do love it how the sea takes a shape round by the sand, as you can see it as it goes around the corners and things. If you fancy a little bit of adrenaline junkie, just up the beach a little bit further, you can get your banana boats and all the plastic toys and things like that. And then they were doing the boats, you know, speed boats and all that sort of thing. Parasailing, you can get them all along here. So this is the port part done. Next part, it'd be the Bellevue Strip area with all the new parts, the shops and the restaurants and things like that on. So I'm going to be doing it when it gets a bit darker, so it's got a little bit more atmosphere. So I'll catch you back there. Hey, welcome back. It's the evening, as you can see here, it's dark. So that only means it's time for the Alcudia Strip, isn't it? So we looked at it all so far, and we looked at the old town, we went to the port earlier, and now we're just going to have a look down the strip, going to see what shops are open, what the restaurant's like, how busy it is, that sort of thing. So let's go and have a look and see what it's all about. So that's the beach down there. That's where to go to Players Muro and Camp Pick and all round that way. This is a famous Bellevue Strip. We're starting off from the top and walking down by the beach this time. Time's just coming up to 9:30, so give you some idea of what's going to be. Yeah, nearly the end of May now. The season's just really starting to get going now. This is Roma's Steakhouse just here. It's a good handful of people around, as you can see here. The hotels, even though everywhere's not buzzing yet, because obviously we're not in the heat of the season yet, but it just shows you how busy the season's going to be, because there are a lot of people already. We've got a couple of night venues for clubs type of thing. We've got Magic Roundabout. I've got a few clubs. We've got a nightclub called Banana there. We've got the Enjoy, the nightclub, and then we've got a little disco just there as well, which is down the road from Roma. So I've got a few bits and pieces around here. If nightclubs, loud music and that sort of thing is what you fancy doing. There's Ola's Steakhouse across the road. Little Wheels, which is rents out mobility things and bits like that. And that over there is our new Bamboo Hotel. Had a big revamp last year. As you can see, it really made it look nice in there. All the hotels that is inside by Malio in there. Got some live music. Most nights have got something or another going on, a bit of entertainment. Over there it's nice, the old bamboo. They've got a little cafe outside, you can see just by there. They've got a huge selection of cake in there. It really is. It's a lovely warm evening as well tonight. I mean, we've had a drop of rain this morning, but even when it does rain, it really doesn't spoil it, 'cause it dries out fairly quickly, and then we're back to normal weather. But it's well in its 20s tonight. Got the old Oriental place over there, a bit of Chinese and things, you know. Much as you can eat. Got the amusement park. This has changed. I don't know if you remember. This side, the right hand side, used to have all fruit machines and things like that. But what they've actually done this year is opened it up, so it's all a children's area, the whole lot of it.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Hey, isn't it lovely to meet people who recognise you? Do you want a dinosaur? A ride on a dinosaur, €2. Plenty of shops down here, tourist shops and supermarkets and things like that. This is one of, as in me and Trudy, this is one of our favourite bars here. It's lovely just to, you alright guys?
Andrew!
You alright?
You alright, mate?
This
you
is on,
all the time, was it?
as I said, this is one of our favourite places to sit outside, have a drink. I think it's going to take me forever to do this walk tonight, because every time I do 2 steps, I'm bumping into somebody. Even though I love saying hello to them. Got the frozen yoghurt place just there. As I said, there's loads and loads of tourist shop items. There's a lot of different bits and pieces this year. This used to have the sewing the hats, didn't it? Put your embroidery, that's what it's called. But they haven't got the machine in there this year. Of course, there's a few more shops just over there. It does look so nice, and it gets a little bit dark, and people seem to come out of the woodwork, don't they? But I'm going to take a right down here, which will take us past Funny Bunnies, the right roast and all down there. It'd be nice to go and see how busy they are, won't they? There's a steakhouse here. When Snow was young, I was allowed to bring her there as long as she sat under the table and behaved. They were more than happy with her. So this is Mucky's just here. So this is Funny Bunnies here. Having a bit of bingo in there at the moment. Hi, are you right? Hi Sarah. Oh, you're there. Sure. The old looky people out there at the moment in force. So this is the White Rose. We've just seen Sarah in there. She plays the guitar in there. She does quizzes. So you see she did a bit of bingo tonight in there. That seems to be ever so busy in there. Woody's is closed tonight. That closes on Monday. I never come this way, do I? I always go the other way, walking up the strip. They've got a bit of football in there as well. This is your wine bar. So they've still used to have some birds in here, didn't they? Still got your birds, have you? Oh yeah, parrots. Oh, there they are, the parrots in the back. Across the road there you've got Hong Kong, haven't you? The Chinese, opens all year round. And next to there you've got Woody's, which is closed, the same because it's a Monday. But both those open on restricted hours all year round, which is quite nice. And on the other corner, this is Joker's, which is the Irish pub. There's a little bit of music in there at night and things. A little bit of karaoke, people on guitars and bits like that. It's ever so busy. This place is always busy in here, which is quite nice to see people in there, isn't it? People outside having a drink. Right next to the lake as well, the canal. Alright guys. So you got this is the old Indian we always go into. Alright guys, you do a special offering there, a meal of the day type of thing. That's $14.95. Alright guys.
Hi, how are you? Yeah.
I'm fine, you? And then we got next door, this is our kebab man we always comes to. Next door you've got Queen Vic. There's a few people in there and a couple, probably get busy as we go on. Got these tables and chairs out here to sit down.
Hello.
You alright? Prince of Wales next to it. This is a nice steakhouse as well, which is in there, do all different types of meals. And it's just come out by the bridge. So if I just show you down here a little bit, because obviously I missed out all this part, didn't I, just here. So you've got a few more, sorry buddy, got a few more charity shops, bloody charity shops, tourist shops just down there. And they've got the tobacconist just there. So across the canal now.
Might have been the best pizza I've had.
Looking at the Bellevue on the left hand side. Got the Old Stars Beer House there. That's just been sold as well this year. So they've spent quite a lot of money, had new canopies put on. As you can see, new lighting and things. Chap down here drawing your cartoon. They tend to find all the looky people around this part here. Got amusement arcade there. The old basketball right at the back on the left hand side. That's always fun to have. And you've got Julio here with his crates and his ice creams. Right. There he is there, right at the back, Julio. He's having a rest, well-deserved rest. And we've got the old TikTok man here as well. Do you know he's followed by 1 million odd of people on TikTok. And then the old pizza man. Now the pizzas in there are great, they are. The smell when you walk past. Anyway, it's a different story, isn't it? This is perfume, aftershave and that sort of thing in there. You want to rent a car? As I said on other videos, there's plenty of choice around here now. That's convertible there. You rent just about everything you like. And in this one there, this shop there, we're in there giving it a good clean up and a paint today. So I wonder what that's going to be. And this is what I quite like. This is new this year as well. It's a 24-hour vending bank all year round. I think it's pretty good really. If you come down and you fancy a drink during the night type of thing, bar of chocolate, that sort of thing, they've got everything in there. And they've got a coffee vending machine in the corner. So even the winter months, it's not easy because obviously a lot of these shops are closed in the winter. So at least this year we know where we can go and get a bar of chocolate in the winter or whatever. There's lots of spa shops down here now as well. On the other side of the road, this is the Bellevue complex just there, which I do believe is the biggest complex on the island. So Kathy's well gone. There's her shop there, sells excursions and things. She's packed up for the night, as you can see. But right at the back there, she's got a good leaflet holder explaining all of them. So if you come down here at night, you can pick up some leaflets and decide what you're going to do. And just round the corner here, you got to the Shine. Again, on a Monday, the Shine is closed, so it's not a lot going on down here, but normally that is up and it is buzzing and pumping up some vibes and some meals as well. Now we're all excited what's going to happen with Powell. Powell owns Colbert, the supermarket down here. A couple of years ago he purchased this land here, and he's been rebuilding this into a new restaurant for hopefully next year. He's done quite a lot, as you can see already. And it's going to be called the Luna's Grill, which is the name it had when it was when the old Luna's Grill was here. She's going to revamp it, knocked it all down, rebuilt it. It's going to be really nice when it's up and running. Now next to Champions, you'll find this bus stop here, which is the 322 bus that takes you to Poyenza, which is a lovely place to have a little look around. So, and this is Champions just here. Right next to it, you've got a nail shop. It's obviously closed at the moment. And then this is new as well. This is a coffee shop also owned by Powell from Colbus. And this is Colbert, the supermarket, which sells just about everything you need if you are self-catering. There's even a little bureau to change in now as well, and also a cash machine just there. And again, next to them got Van Rail, car rental place. They've all gone home. And they've got a chemist just on the corner here, and the other side of the road here you've got Tivoli's. And don't forget, up this side street here you'll find the Jolly Roger up there, that on a Sunday has live music, has Rock Around the Pool, which is really popular, well worth booking. This is Tivoli's in here. And again, still opposite us, there's a Bellevue complex. Bicycle rental place, and next to it, hey presto, another car rental place. And they've got Milton's, which is right next to it. This opens all year round. Summer it's a tourist place. In the winter months it's aimed for the locals. And they've got Burger King just there as well. Lahara next to it, which is a proper locals bar. It doesn't open at night that often, but opens for breakfast and things like that. Proper traditional. And across the road here we have Legends, which you've all heard about. If you're into sports or whatever, then Legends will be playing it. Got lots of large TVs and things in there, and a pool table. It's like that. If you're into sports, that's one of the places to go. And this is new this year as well. Probably not for the tourist mind, but these sell cars. But it's nice to have something, isn't it, as it were. Any shop's better than no shop in it, to be honest. Nice bright. So this is Tropical, which is, as you can see, it's a bar. It's not open at the moment, but It is the bar. And this place here has been a good selection of things over the year, from paintballing, crazy golf, I seem to remember. It's up for sale yet again. But as I say, it's been a good selection of different bits, and now it's up for sale. Somebody with an idea, plan, this is probably the perfect sort of idea to have it, because there's a lovely big land in there. And then as I turn the camera around, that is Siesta Apartment, Siesta 1 over there. God, what a big film today's been, eh? We've seen all of Alcudia. We've seen the old town, we've seen the port, we've seen the beach, we've seen the Bellevue Strip with all the tourist shops and restaurants and all that down there. So I hope if you've got any questions about Alcudia, I really hope I've answered them for you and I can make your holiday just a little bit better. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's film, please give us a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook group Love and Love Mallorca. And I'll see you in our next film. Bye for now.